Isn't it hilarious that the only entertainment the mouse haha, manages to provide is when it's losing money? I mean, when it's making a movie, it's not entertaining. But when you find out that, oh look, another project of Disney is going bankrupt, that is entertaining. So now, apparently, the Star Wars Hotel is closing down. Now, if you're not familiar with this, it actually went viral for all the wrong reasons when it opened up, because it was so overpriced and it looked so bad that some YouTubers started talking about it. And do you know what happened? Disney copyright strike those videos because they were ashamed of the hotel. If the hotel was legitimately that good, they would have allowed the videos to stay. But even they knew that, oh, this looks bad. We should just take it off. So look at this, you know, like, imagine going into a hotel and sleeping into this. How much do you think it costs? $6,000 for 2 nights. That is $3,000 a night. Insane. Absolutely ridiculous. Now, sure, you know, you had a couple of activities to do. There was like a play, which I can't show because I might get copyright. It was abysmal. $6,000 for a family of 4. $20,000. It's just, oh my god. But look at this. You know, look at this. I guess it's the theme and whatnot, but like $6 grand. And of course the journalists loved it. Oh, the journalists, oh, like such good reviews, glowing reviews. Why isn't there a term that should be the opposite of review bombing? You know, because when the clients, when the customers are upset, oh my god, they're review bombing. Oh, they're going against the corporate interests. Oh, the poor American corporation. Oh, help us, Metacritic. Help us, Rotten Tomatoes. Get rid of those online trolls whose money we want to suck out of. But when you have the journalists saying that, oh yes, this is a brilliant thing, and then it goes bankrupt, none of them are fired. None of them are held accountable. Zero accountability. So apparently, the fans, of course, they're laughing at us. The Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser Hotel, which opened in March 2022. What a brilliant business endeavor. Oh, I wonder if they have a woke person that is at marketing and another woke person that came up with this conclusion. Like, usually it takes more for a business to go bankrupt than a year. Like, you must be a very progressive person schooled in the American Academy of Gender Studies and Co. in order to actually come up with a business plan involving Star Wars that goes bankrupt in less than a year. So, it will close its doors. Oh, sorry, my bad. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm spreading harmful and dangerous misinformation. 2 years. 2 years. Well, actually less than 2 years, but still. 1 year and, like, what, 2 months? 3 months? This is actually hilarious. They were adamant about having the Star Wars brand as the reason people spend thousands a night for the hotel, yet it has backfired tremendously. Yeah, but like the thing is, like, the Star Wars brand used to be powerful, but Disney did their utmost best in order to ruin it and destroy it. Like, this is what happens. And this is why people are upset, because they say, well, if you don't like the movie, don't watch it. Sure, but I like a brand. And a brand used to be a sacred thing. Like, you need to protect the brand in order to make sure that it has the same power. When you destroy the brand with shit movies, you taint that thing in the mind of the people, so then they won't pay $6,000 for this. Like, maybe when George Lucas made Star Wars back in the day, there would have been some individuals that were crazy enough to spend money for this, but now there aren't. You just destroy the brand. The toys don't sell, the merchandise just catches dust on the shelves. This is what you did, Disney. It looks like a maximum security prison from the exterior. Man, it looks like a fucking maximum security prison from the interior as well. Like, seriously, you know, unless you're like a 5-year-old child, you will probably not appreciate this even for like $1,000, let alone $6,000. You can't just make like this prison thing and call, oh yes, it's Star Wars themed, you're like in a space shop. Fuck off. Fuck off, you're literally bored in the walls. And you're making this whole thing look claustrophobic. With $6,000, I can actually go to a real luxurious hotel. Like, they have those cool hotels that are underwater, and you can see the sharks and shit swimming like that. That is probably a much better deal than being forced into this. I bet, you know, like, there are prisoners that get deja vu if they come in here. It's like, oh yeah, I used to be in a maximum solitary prison, and now that I got out and I'm in here, it looks the same. Look at it. At launch, Disney had bragged about the immersive experience, which would allow guests to interact with cast members and partake in adventures during the stay, but customers complained about the experience in relation to the high price. One user on Reddit said, so you mean to tell me that Disney opened a crappy cinder block hotel filled with bad cosplay, cheap sets, silly acting theater, basic arcade games, cell-like beds, and a bland space window charged $5,000 for a 2-night stay, and somehow this did not attract the average person into purchasing said experience? You know what's even funny? Like, when I pointed this out, there were people telling me, no, it's amazing. Oh, it's amazing. What are those people defending? What are those people defending? Aren't they ashamed? They should be ashamed for having the audacity to contradict me. Oh, it's subjective. It's not sustainable. Okay? If you can't understand that there is some objectivity in the market, then shut the fuck up on the topic. It's subjective. You know, like, you apply it to a group of people. Are there enough people willing to buy your shit? No. I don't fucking care about your subjectivity. Go bankrupt then. It was essentially a $5,000 escape room with Star Wars sprinkled in it. And they damn near forced you to participate in the story. Oh my god, I didn't know this. Like, this would be hilarious. Like, being forced to participate in the story. Like, what if you don't want to? It's kind of like taking a trip into North Korea. They also force you to partake into their activity. Disney did not specify why one of its most creative projects ever was closing, but acknowledged it set a new bar for innovation and immersive entertainment. These people, they never admit when they're fucking wrong. There is only one reason why it's closing. It's not profitable. If it was profitable, they would open more. You don't need to specify. This premium boutique experience gave us the opportunity to try new things on a smaller scale of 100 rooms. We are so proud of all the cast members and Imagineers. Imagineer, that's a new thing. Like, do you go to an Imagineering university to become an Imagineer? Thank you for the guests and fans for making this experience so special. The company apparently would reduce blah blah blah. I genuinely am shocked that these people will never admit that they were wrong. They will never, you know, come out and say, you know, like, this project just fucked up. No. Corpo speak. Corpo speak dial today. Oh, this was an amazing thing. One of the best projects we had. Right, shut it down. Let me know what you guys think, and as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.